So a while ago, someone left a very bold comment on my YouTube channel, and this person actually left like a very long comment, giving six classic arguments against Herbalife, basically saying you don't need Herbalife because you can just do this, this, and that, right? And I thought that was very interesting. I replied to the person, and I thought, you know what, this would actually be a good chance for me to turn this into a video, so you guys can actually hear my reply, my honest sharing. And I actually get these all the time, so I thought, you know what, let's just make it into a public kind of conversation. And of course, there's no right or wrong. It's just one person's perspective. And I am here to give you guys my perspective. As someone that's been a Herbalife coach for over 10 years, this is my experience. Okay, so let's get into the comments. Okay, so the first point this person made is, instead of drinking a fresh or herbal tea concentrate, just grind some cardamom powder and drink it like a fresh or herbal tea concentrate. Okay, so here's my take. Cardamom is great. I love that you brought up cardamom. Cardamom is a great spice that's known for helping digestion and reduce bloating. However, it's not the same as a fresh or herbal tea. Okay, so herbal tea concentrate or fresh is an energy drink. It is also a specially formulated tea beverage that's great for giving our body the energy boost and also to boost our metabolism. So the Herbalife tea, the Herbalife herbal tea concentrate are fresh. We're looking at this as like a special blend, right? It's not just like one type of tea, but it is a blend of orange pekoe, green tea, black tea, and in the case of a fresh, it has some caffeine as well. It's really all these ingredients combined together to give our body the energy boost, the metabolism boost, and it is so convenient and so accessible, which, most of my clients love using. I love it because you just mix with water, right? You don't need to grind up some powder. So a lot of my clients that are working on weight loss find that a fresh or herbal tea concentrate can really give them that energy boost they need in the morning, but also helps them with fat burning. Okay, so it's great to take it in the morning or before workout or in the middle of the day if you need to pick me up, right? Which is something that, cardamom doesn't really do, because cardamom is, the main function for cardamom is to help with digestion, right? So it's not the same as a fresh or herbal tea, because herbal tea and a fresh, their job is not to help us with the digestion. We have other Herbalife products for that, right? So I feel like it's a little bit weird or unfair to compare, cardamom with a fresh or herbal tea concentrate, because they're two different things, right? I'm all for spices, because I love spices in food and, mix it in drinks or shakes as well. But, this is my point, it's kind of not fair to compare them, right? So this is my response to this point here. Okay, now the second point this person made, if you want protein, there are good quality protein available for, I'm not going to quote it because I don't know how accurate it is in rupee, but basically she's saying, or he's saying, that for a lot cheaper with multivitamins already mixed in. Okay, my take, it's true, there are cheaper options out there. However, I don't know about the quality. And also, Herbalife Formula 1 nutrition shake is not a protein shake. It is a nutrient balanced meal replacement shake, right? So you can take it as a meal, which gives your body all the vitamins and nutrients that includes protein, right? Your carbs, your protein, and your healthy fats that you need in the meal, right? So it's especially helpful for those that are doing weight loss. Okay, and Formula 1 nutrition shake is also very helpful for those people that are working on weight gain as well, right? But the main thing is, okay, this is the main point, okay? Herbalife shakes are made by a reputable company such as Herbalife that's been around for over 40 years and in a very safe and well-tested environment, okay? So I 100% trust the ingredients and the quality, okay? Because it's a company that I know, right? Whereas other protein powders or nutrition shakes from other companies, I don't know much about, and they haven't been around for that long. So I personally don't really trust them. Okay. And secondly, when you get the Herbalife shakes, right, you also get a coaching with it, right? You get someone like me, a Herbalife coach, that gives you the support, gives you the meal plan, right? So you are actually getting the entire experience, not just some kind of powder in the tub. So basically, Herbalife gives you the combo, right? The complete experience, the combo of the product and also the coaching, the accountability as well, right? And, the convenience too. I have mentioned about that already, right? Okay, so this is my response to this. Okay, now, the third point, just do your workouts at home, sweat it out. You can also follow a 30-minute workout on YouTube, right? You don't need Herbalife, just do your workout. Okay, so I am all for workout. I love exercising. You guys, if you know my story, I started this whole journey as a fitness coach in the Fit Club, right? So fitness is great, workout is great. However, workout alone is not going to do all the work, right? Those of you that know the formula really well, you know that workout is only 20%, or some say it's 30%, but I think it's 20%. 20% of the equation. So 80% of the work comes from the nutrition. You gotta change the way you eat, right? You gotta really kind of like change your eating habits, your nutrition choices. So really, like workout alone, workout is great for your body, right? In so many ways, but you also need the nutrition to balance it out, right? Which is why Herbalife comes in, which is why the Herbalife, like coach like me and the meal plan coming here to, give you to complete that experience for you. Okay, now comment number 4, if you agree to sell the products, right, only then you get a discount. Otherwise, the same product that's actually worth this amount of money is sold to you for a lot more expensive when you first join. Okay, so this is very interesting. I have to correct that. Okay, you don't need to sell the products. Okay, if you are interested in the Herbalife membership, right now there is this type called the preferred membership. You can sign up, right? Especially if you're from India, you can sign up for free. And then as a preferred member, you can get 15 to 35% of member discount, right? So you can actually join as a free member, as a free preferred member, and get the discount already. You don't need to sell the products. Okay, well, of course, selling the product is optional because it's only for those that are interested in the business option. So there is a distributor business option for the membership, only for those that are interested, want to learn how to build it, how to distribute the products, how to coach people as well, right? So there is that option there, but it's not mandatory. It's not like you all have to join the business, then you can get a discount. Okay, so if you look at this, right, if someone that's paying full retail for Herbalife, you're actually also receiving, not only you're receiving the products, but you're also receiving the personalized support, the coaching, the meal plan, right? The accountability. All of these are all included in this whole experience, right? So you're not just paying for the products. Okay, and then for people that are always looking at the discount the price and think that that's all it's worth, right? Well, then I guess maybe this person will always go around to all the shops, not just to Herbalife the brand, but maybe this person is looking at all the products, all the brands, and looking at how can I get the cheapest price? How can I get a wholesale price, right? Then it really doesn't make sense in a way if you're like the end consumer, right? Like your price really includes a lot of other costs as well, right? So this is kind of like where I'm looking at it going, okay, there will always be people that want the cheapest of everything, right? Without looking at the values and the quality of, the end product they're receiving. Okay, so this is my take, right? And, you don't have to agree with me, but, if you're interested to know, this is what I think. Okay, so after number 4, comment number 5 is interesting. Okay, it's kind of related to the last point. So the real goal for Herbalife is to recruit more people. Okay, right. So this is interesting. For some people, it might be true. For some distributors, that might be the case, that they want to recruit people into their organizations. They do want to build teams of big teams of other coaches and distributors, which is completely fine. That's their goal, right? But however, for me, right, my goal is to help real people with real results. Like there are so many people out there that are struggling, with their health, with their weight, with all these health issues. And my passion is really to reach out to these people if you're watching right now and you want to have a conversation with me about, your struggles and your, all these health issues. I'm here for you. Okay, right. And, I also have my own team of Herbalife coaches and distributors, right? And my goal is to teach them, how to basically become good Herbalife coaches, how to build a business how to build a business in a sustainable and healthy way, so that, your goal is not to recruit people, but your goal is to really make impact and, give all your clients the results instead of focusing on the numbers. Okay. Now, for those people that have this misconception of Herbalife as a pyramid scheme or some kind of a scheme that's only focusing on recruiting people, I need to make it clear. Okay, in Herbalife, when you recruit a lot of people, you actually don't get paid for the number of people that you recruit. Right. So this is I have to clarify this because people might look at it and go, okay, well, the goal is to recruit as many people as possible so they get paid for every number, every head count, right? But that's not really the case. Okay. I can recruit 10 distributors today, but then I don't get paid at all. Okay. I get $0 if I recruit 10 distributors today, right? But then, if I have 10 distributors joining me today, then my goal is to help these people set up a proper coaching career, to set up a proper path where they can get the health result or the weight loss result themselves. And at the same time, they, learn the proper system, the proper structure of how to coach other people, how to build a business properly, and all the foundations of, nutrition and health and fitness. Okay, that is my focus. Okay, so I gotta get this clear. Okay, the goal is not to recruit people. For some people, yes, but you don't get paid for recruiting. I'm just gonna make it clear. Okay, and the goal here is really to, make as many people healthy as possible. That's my interpretation. If you don't believe me, that's completely okay. Okay, I'm not really here to argue or to convince anybody, but I'm just here to share my experience. Okay, and experiences of my clients and my members in my community. Okay, last comment is, if you exercise, drink warm water, follow a healthy routine, you wouldn't need Herbalife at all. Okay, so in theory, sure, and it may have worked for some people, but the thing is, everyone knows what to do, right? You all know the strategies and some of the methodologies in theory, but in reality, how many people can actually execute it, right? How many people can actually, stay consistent with, the foundations, like exercise, drink warm water, eat healthy, or cut things, whatever, right? So, this is where Herbalife can help, okay? We give you the structured nutrition, and we give you the nutrition that's convenient, well designed, and also accessible, right? So you don't really have to think too much. It really makes the whole experience a lot more simple, a lot more doable, and a lot more easier, right? And not to mention that, you have a coach that's there to hold your hand, maybe not physically, virtually, to give you the support, to give you the coaching and the accountability, right? So again, back to my question about Herbalife being the holistic, the total package experience. Okay, well, at the end of the day, Herbalife is not a replacement for a healthy lifestyle. We still encourage everybody to exercise, to do all the healthy things on top of the product that you take, right? And on top of the meal plans we give you. You can think of Herbalife as this holistic support system for people that want the results, but then they also want something simple. They want to have this journey without overthinking too much about what to do, how to prepare everything. Okay, so these are the 6, questions that I got, not questions, points that I received. And, I am actually very grateful that this person made these, points. And, of course, while you're watching this video, if you also have some questions and some other kind of interesting points about you don't need Herbalife, you can do this, or maybe you have what's the dupes, you think you can find the Herbalife dupes, do let me know, and then I can take a look and share what I think. And at the end of the day, I'm not here to convince you guys. I'm not here to tell you that you have to do everything my way. You have to do everything the Herbalife way. No, you don't have to. If you do follow a certain approach, or if there's a method that really works for you, go for it, right? And I have actually previously made a video talking about how Herbalife is not for you if you believe in this, if you do that, right? So yeah, so Herbalife is one of the ways to help you get health results, to help you get weight loss results, and it has worked for so many people, millions of people out there. It has worked really well for me as well. So this is why I made this video, to share my point with you guys. And for people that don't want something complicated, they want something convenient, something nutritiously balanced, something structured, then Herbalife is could be the right method to help you get your results. Right. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you want to see more videos like this where I break down and also talk about some of the comments I get on my channel, do let me know, right? And drop your comment in the comment below too. And lastly, if you guys want to work with me, you want me as your coach, feel free to reach out to me on my Instagram, or just find out the details in the description below, right? The easiest way is to fill out the wellness evaluation form, okay? It's right here. Very simple, very quick, and I get back to you within 1 to 2 business days. I usually get back to you with a personalized plan and suggestions for your case. Okay, thank you so much for watching. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. And I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.